Hey, let's get your weekly reading. June 22nd to June 20th. When I look into the week, I am seeing everything balance. I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles in my mind's eye. I am seeing the Chariot in my mind's eye. And when I close my eyes to like whatever, I see the plus sign. And I'm hearing 3 specific songs. The first one is Ocean Avenue by Yellowcard, Yellow by Coldplay, and I cannot remember who sings it. I'll post it here, but it's 2 is better than 1 is like the lyric, and I think it's a song where Taylor Swift is like a helper in the song. The numbers 222 are coming forward very, very heavily. I also heard something random about the Treasury Department, so I don't know, maybe look at that on a maybe a global scale or an international scale. So I don't know, we'll see. Also, while I'm filming this, it's June 21st, so happy summer solstice to those of us in the northern hemisphere, and happy winter solstice to those in the southern hemisphere. A lot of energy is happening this week. A lot. We are also in the shadow period before Mercury retrograde hits in June 29th. And for some of us, the shadow period is going to be a little bit more heavy than the actual retrograde itself. So if you feel yourself getting really foggy and really tired and all that, all the past stuff coming up in your head and your dreams, all that good stuff, or maybe even in your physical reality, that tracks. Oh my God, this is interesting. I have the Moon and the 3 of Swords, and then I have the 7 of Swords and the Page of Swords reversed. It feels like there's going to be an understanding, a truth coming forward, not necessarily someone telling you something. It feels like a download in your own brain space, something that's going to kind of dawn on you related to a heartbreak that you've gone through. And it doesn't have to be a love heartbreak. It doesn't have to be an intimate partnership heartbreak. It could be something that just pulls in your heartstrings and makes you feel really emotional in a way that feels uncomfortable. Okay, so there's going to be a recognition in yourself of some information, and just pay attention to your heart space and give yourself what you need when the information comes through. 222 Tuesday, I am hearing batter up, and out comes the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. This is interesting because if we're talking about balance, holy moly, these two are on the opposite side of the spectrum. This energy is very stable. This energy is very grounded, secure even. And this energy is kind of wild and passionate and very, can be flighty, but 2 things can exist at the same time. 2 things can be true. That's an off-campus reference, if you know what I'm talking about. You can be stable and secure while also having a wild moment. Batter up. You don't know what's going to happen when you step up to the bat, but you do know that you're grounded in your skills to be at bat, right? I don't know why I'm making baseball references. Thanks, Spirit. It feels like Tuesday you're going to take a chance. I don't know on what. Wednesday feels like so much past energy is moving toward you. Now, when that happens, it's going to feel maybe uncomfortable, and that is okay. That tracks. The suggested advice for this is to give yourself permission to not entertain it emotionally. Allow it to. They're showing me like you sitting in a diner and energy, or someone like on a bike, rides past, and you're like, oh, that's the past energy, but you're existing, right? And the past energy passes by and you see it, but you don't pay it any mind. You know that energy exists, but you don't give it any emotional thought. You don't chase that past energy. You don't chase that, oh, I need to feel a certain way. Oh, I need to really explore this. It came up into my physical environment or my energy. So I obviously, for a reason. Yeah, sometimes the reason is to not explore it. Sometimes the reason is to be like, I can be okay when that energy passes me by and not pay it any mind. I'm allowed to do that. And you're gifting yourself with this energy of just letting it flow. Letting it exist, but not giving anything to it. Okay? Well, Thursday. Remember when I said that I had this card in my mind's eye? There it is, Thursday. 2 of Swords came out first, and then the 2 of Pentacles. There's a decision to be made today, and it feels related to balancing out what you are healing in, where you have healed from. Okay? Hold on, I gotta cover her up. And releasing what didn't work out for you. It feels like just a day of release. I keep hearing, release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can do it for you. Yeah, no one else can do it for you. I mean, anyway, there is you balancing out today on Thursday when you are knowing that you have this situation that didn't work out and that was a big bummer to you, but you have moved in a space from it. It seems related to Wednesday, but it feels like it could be the same energy from Wednesday, but it feels like for some of you it might be a different energy. Anyway, something didn't work out in your life. And today is about balancing out, making the decision to balance out that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And that happened for a reason. And that worked out in my favor, in alignment with my higher self on my highest timeline. Okay? New perspective. What? Friday is interesting. I don't know why I touched my nose like that. That was weird. Friday feels like a lesson and I can't win them all. Ow. Accepting that you're not going to win every battle is an important lesson. Sorry, that's a loud car. You may want to be in your masculine energy and just shift out of acknowledging that you're not always going to win everything. The song that keeps coming through is, I don't know who sings it or what the title is, I'll find it, but it's I'm so lonesome I could cry. It's the reference that I'm getting, it's the only reference I have to this song, is in the Beverly Hillbillies movie. Growing up, I watched that a lot, and it's the guy who plays Ernest. He's like dancing with the curly-haired lady, and that's the song that they're dancing to. That's the only reference I have to this song. Either way, it feels like a deep, almost a deep longing, and makes sense because the Four of Cups came out, and it's, I may not win every battle, but God damn it, I do my best. I try. I do. And sometimes that's the other part of the lesson, is you're going to put everything you have into things, and it still may not be the outcome you're hoping for. And that's the balance, right? You win some, you lose some. Some days you're the windshield, some days you're the bug. Ew. Give yourself some grace. Okay, sign symbol synchronicity for the week. Alignment is going to be dragonflies, and I love that. Up here in where I'm living, dragonflies are just like all now out and about, so that's fun. And then if you don't want a dragonfly, pick something else. If you have like a tattoo of a dragonfly, pick something else, or pick a specific color of a dragonfly. Dude, the world's your oyster. It's fine. The whoopsies, you haven't done anything wrong. Be nice to yourself. Is capybaras. Capybara. And if you've made it this far through the video, hey, I have a mentorship program that I run, and the July dates are open, and I would love to work with you. So if you feel so called, come hither, my love. Okay, that's all. Bye.